तर यो हुन्थ्यो कि यो मिल्दैन अख्तिर अनि यो गरिरहँदा त बिर्सिहालिन्छ नि कुनै न कुनै बेला त So Waidullah Jadran has been very economical, but a good thing for Hong Kong is they haven't lost a wicket yet. In fact, just 3 runs conceded, and his bowling is 4th over. Jude Lee Thomas just 4 runs from 21 balls. Arya Panjwani 2 from 18. Things have been slow. Very tight line and length, not giving anything to the batters. Very disciplined, very well executed bowling so far by the Afghan team. For chasing outside the off stump.
मेट लाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको। मेट लाइफ।
So Afghanistan, they are building up the pressure against Hong Kong team, and after 8 overs of brilliant bowling display, Hong Kong are 11 for 1.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice first.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप।
Hong Kong, they've been watchful so far. Afghanistan, they have very good bowling lineup, especially the spinners, the variety they have in their spin lineup. Oh, good one, completely missed the line. Julie Thomas is taking his time. 4 from 26 deliveries, alongside with his captain Siv Mathur at the other end. Very good start for Afghanistan. Appeal. I think that ball was pitched outside the leg stump. Good decision, I think, by the umpire. Seems like it was pitched outside the leg stump. Flighted delivery, without a doubt. Yes, that was pitched outside the leg stump. It was clearly seen. He was just trying to create some pressure to the umpire. Hafizullah Chadran bowling his first over.
Well, this is what the dot balls do. The dot ball amount were stacking up. Hong Kong, China, the runs were not coming, and Afghanistan were building pressure, and that is how they lost their first wicket. And good thing is, Afghan bowlers, they have been disciplined as well, bowling in the right channel. They haven't give anything loosener or anything shorter. Absolutely spot on bowling so far. Good ball to end the over. Another tight over. After 9, Hong Kong, China are 12 for 1.
डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस् One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै MetLife।
अब MetLifeसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो
Tenth over, Hong Kong. Slow start for them so far. 13 for 1 in 9.2 overs. Got and done at 1.39. So excellent economical start for Afghanistan. Hong Kong taking their time. Attacking field setup, a slip for the mystery bowler. Oh, that's the leading ace, but there's no fielder to grab that. 13 for 1. Yesterday, Nepal made winning start beating UAE at Lower Mulpani International Cricket Ground. That was the first international match at this venue. Nepal taking on Oman in their second match today at Upper Mulpani.
Yeah, first good shot of the day, but was cut off by the fielder there. Good running between the wicket too. And different weather today as well, Virat. Yesterday it was very overcast condition. We had a delay as well, and just 40 overs game, but today it started well in time, full 50 overs match, and sun is out as well.
That is why, looking at this track, it looks flat. Hong Kong, China winning the top first. Looking at
Another spinning talent emerging from Afghanistan.
.15 for 1. 3-dot deliveries to start the over. Appeal, I think that was also pitched outside the leg stump. Just trying to create some pressure to the umpire. Fizullah. Yeah, it was absolutely pitched outside the leg stump. Good decision by the umpire. Driven this time straight to the fielder, but takes a single. Jude Lee Thomas is taking his time. 6 of 34 now.
Yeah, and he needs that type of single time and often. Has been there for a long time. Yes, the first hour of play it's difficult, but you need to keep the scoreboard in mind as well. Going with the current run rate of below 2.
A single in this over. Dot ball to in. After 11, it's 16 for 1. Waidullah Chadran. Bowling his 6th over, conceded just 6 runs so far. So exceptional bowling. Economical has been Judley Thomas taking his time. He has already bowled 32 deliveries, conceding just 6 runs. Judley Thomas already faced 36 deliveries. Playing with the straight bat, with his soft hand, Judley Thomas takes a single. It resembles me of Gandaki Pradesh, Sandeep. They used to play this kind of cricket. If you talk about Prime Minister Cup, Gandaki Pradesh is always looking to play 50 overs. So I think Hong Kong is also targeting to play 50 overs first. Young bunch of players playing their first tournament, first big tournament. ICC Under-19 World Cup Asia qualifier, big opportunity for these youngsters.
Yeah, they know how strong Afghanistan side is. So many quality bowlers, especially spinners, and they're trying to tackle those overs, being watchful.
And lots of varieties in their bowling lineup. Beautiful delivery to in the 6th over of Waidullah Chadran, only conceded 7 runs so far. After 12, it's 17 for 1.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice first.
Hafizullah Jadran, more impressive. Just a single run given.
Straight to the fielder, no chance for another run there. Very tight start for Afghanistan. Still, they haven't changed their approach. Hong Kong, China, just spending some time in the middle. Judley Thomas, 7 from 40, has been patient so far. Takes a single. A sight of relief for Judley Thomas. He has just scored 8 runs from 41 deliveries. So nervous start for Hong Kong, China. They should accelerate because already 12.4 overs have been bowled. 18 for 1 is the score for Hong Kong, China. Current 100, 1.42.
The thing is, they need to rotate the strike. They need to find a way to get the scoreboard ticking. Just dot balls are racking up.
It is getting tougher for Hong Kong, China to face this quality spinners from Afghanistan.
And now field is a bit wide open after the end of the power. Now Jiatullah Sahin has been introduced and appeal straight away. Not a convincing one still. Hong Kong are playing their first game of the tournament. It's been a difficult time for the Hong Kong side to get going. Just 18 runs on the board with 14th over running. Dipped a bit low on that occasion.
Yeah, it was a bit tricky wicket yesterday, Sandeep. Baton ball kept a bit low in the first innings. But in the second innings, it was a bit skitty because there was consistent drizzle in the second innings when UAE was batting. So it was difficult to grip the ball in the second innings, especially after the power play overs. There was constant drizzle throughout the innings. So it was difficult for the spinners to grip the ball. Today, the weather is so good, bright and sunny. Maiden over to start for Ziatullah Sahin after 14 hits, 18 for 1.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife app बाट
Yeah, they should change their approach, Sandeep. They should find the way to take single and doubles after this. 2 singles in the previous 2 deliveries. So this is the way Hong Kong China should play afterwards. Googly came sharply in to the right-hander. 2 runs from this over after 15 hits, 20 for 1.
अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा एआई को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै वन बाई मेटलाइफ एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। वन बाई मेटलाइफ एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ।
The over, 2 runs from this over, 22 for 1 single to end the over.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice first.
The runs are not coming. Hong Kong, China on pressure early on. They haven't lost much of a wicket, just 1 wicket has fallen, but the thing is they need to elevate the scoring rate as well. But how? How against these clever spinners who are continuously putting a pressure with those tight line and lengths, sometimes turning away. The projected score with this rate is 72 runs. 1.44 is the current run rate. Now getting some bounce as well. Afghanistan, they played their first game in the Upper Mulpani yesterday against Oman. Completely thrashed them. They bowled out Oman for just 90 runs and chased that in just 11.1 overs.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वास्थ्य पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
Yeah, and we were talking about Afghanistan's approach. Loud appeal, but umpire on move there.
They are having some difficult time. Hong Kong, China's pair, batting pair, struggling to pay this quality spin. Beautiful delivery. A lot of feel for this stumping. But umpire have denied this. Caught it, straight to the fielder. That was beautifully bowled. Oh, that was so tight. don't have third umpire, TV umpire facility, so when there is doubt, the batsman will be given the benefit of doubt in this kind of situation. But good piece of work at that instance by the wicket keeper. So quick with his gloves.
Yeah, Afghanistan, they had a good rest yesterday as well, finished the match so early. Within 45 or 40 overs, the match was completed. We'll talk more about that in the coming over. For now, it's 25 for 1.
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेट लाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको। मेट लाइफ।
Oh, this time driven, but it will just be a single run. We were talking about Afghanistan's day yesterday, bowled out Oman for 19, just 36.2 overs, and then chased it in just 11.1 overs. So within 47 overs, entire match was completed. While Nepal were fighting hard against UAE, Afghanistan were already back way to the hotel. So despite playing a match yesterday, they had a good rest too.
Nepal taking on Oman today. Oman 49 for 2 after 12.1 overs. Batting first. Nepal choosing to field first after winning the toss. It's an important match for Nepal. Every match is important, in fact, in this tournament, because only one team will be qualified for the grand event, ICC Under-19 World Cup, to be held in Zimbabwe and Namibia early 2026. Vital tournament for these teams, for the youngsters. Only one team, Afghanistan, Hong Kong, Oman, Nepal and UAE, fighting for that spot. Nepal and Afghanistan both played the previous Under-19 World Cup held in South Africa. Afghanistan was beaten by Nepal by 1 wicket, as far as I remember. Akash Chand was the man in form in that tournament. What a tournament he had.
I also picked up 5 wickets against Afghanistan. That fiery opening spell from him. And that is why Afghanistan are now forced to play the Asia qualifier, and here they are. After 19, Hong Kong, China 28 for 1.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy.
Slow start for Hong Kong, China. I would like to say a nervous start facing these spinners. Quality left spin bowling from Afghanistan. 28 for 1 in 19.1 overs. Looking for the second wicket, Afghanistan.
Yeah, definitely Norby start from Hong Kong, because they are yet to take a bit of risk against the spinners. just watchful, just spending the time in the middle, no risk taking whatsoever. That is why they haven't lost much of a wicket. But the thing is, not much of a runs on the board as well. It was a slight shorter, a bit aggressive approach on that occasion, however, failed to beat the fielder there. Dipped a bit low straight, and that will be a maiden over. So we're done with the 20. Hong Kong China 28 for 1.
28 for 1 after 20.1 overs. Slight change in the com box. I would like to welcome Mr. Sarat Basaukar in the com box.
Thank you, Virat. Yeah, although Hong Kong has just lost a wicket, but a very slow start. Just going around 1.5 runs per over. Very tight bowling by Afghanistan. It's not seen much great turn in this pitch, like in the upper Mulpani ground. Afghanistan has really kept things tight.
Carried to the first slip, a wicket in this 21st over by Hafizullah Jadran. First wicket for him, second wicket for Afghanistan. Jude Lee Thomas has to depart after his long innings. The struggle comes to an end. So finally a wicket for Afghanistan. Played 70 deliveries for his 13 runs. Quite a struggling time at the middle for Jude Lee Thomas. Comes to an end.
A very good sharp catch at the first slip. So Hong Kong lose their second wicket, and there will be a drinks break. That was the wicket. Googly was slashed outside the off stump, and a very good catch to his left, a diving one-handed catch.
Excellent work, good presence of mind shown by the sleeve fielder. Hong Kong China 29 for 2 after winning the toss, batting first.
So Zadran to continue down the leg. It's going towards the boundary, and yes, it will cross the ropes.
Runs coming finally for Hong Kong, China. 5 wides. So 5 runs coming off after losing that wicket. However, that runs come, doesn't matter. Runs should be coming for Hong Kong, China. Doesn't matter how it comes. Straight to the bowler. Good fielding and at the follow through. Afijullah Jadra.
So Abdul Samad Khan has come to the crease. Left-hander. So Hong Kong with their left hand, right hand combination.
End of 21 overs, 35 for 2. Here's a field to start the over. Shiv Mathur playing a 9 of 34 deliveries, taking his time. Now well settled in the middle.
Getting some turn there. Shaheen onto his 5th over has given away only 3 runs, yet to pick up a wicket. Bowling very tight line and length, nothing given away. Afghanistan has been really good with their bowling attack. Sweep shot attempted, straight to the fielder. So Hong Kong still looking to get a move on, but runs have been difficult to come by. It's a big shout again and given. So the 3rd wicket has fallen. Shiv Mathur this time. Just trying to nod it in the leg side. It's missing and was struck on the pads.
Poor start for Hong Kong, China. 35 for 3 after 22 overs. First wicket for Jiatullah Shaheen. Left-arm spinner. Huge out for that LBW. Went across against the left-arm spinner. Completely missed that line.
Look, Petrie straight on. Did across the line. It's probably crashing to middle and leg. So Shiv Mathur has to walk back. Hong Kong lose their 3rd wicket. 23rd over in progress. It's Preet Kishore Kumar who has come to the crease. So both batters yet to get off the mark. A difficult position, Hong Kong team against the mighty Afghans.
Two well set batsmen lost their wicket. Ball them. Beautiful delivery. First wicket for Najibullah Amiri in his first over. So Hong Kong, China into the deep, deep trouble. 35 for 4.
A beautiful delivery. So Abdul Samad Khan has to walk back. Probably was a googly. So consecutive wickets falling in consecutive overs.
Yeah, seems like they haven't faced this kind of spin bowling previously. Sarat.
It's been high class bowling from Afghanistan. Abdul has to go for a knot. Hong Kong lose their 4th wicket. Was a beautiful delivery, pitched around outside the leg stump, and yeah, couldn't pick that one, Abdul the googly.
Yeah, that was the googly pitched outside the leg stump. Completely missed that line. Misjudged the line, played it straighter. Ball went through in between the gap between the pad and pad. So another wicket for Afghanistan. Hong Kong, China, 35 for 4. Huge trouble for Hong Kong, China. It would be difficult from this stage to make a comeback. Googly this time played it late. Right in front of his eyes now. Playing with his straight bat.
The Afghan spinners ball really quickly. They are quick in the air, have some mystery spin, quick arm action. Amiri looks to ball like his senior national team player Rashid Khan. Runs through the crease. Balls in fast pace.
Exactly. Najibullah Amiri. Bowling quick, leg spin also mixing googly so well, so quick. Another googly right towards the stump.
Need to be careful, the Hong Kong batters. The ball is keeping slightly low, playing in the back foot could be dangerous.
Batsman doesn't get enough time to play his leg spin so quick through the air. And this has been the bowling of latest leg spinners around the world. They have been quick through the air so far.
This one outside the off stump, left alone. 23rd over done, 36 for 4 Hong Kong. So Shaheen is going to continue in his 6th over. It's Kishore Kumar who's in strike. It's played around the corner. Ball is running away. Good chase. Hong Kong have been very subdued. Current run rate just 1.63. They haven't looked to play any positive shots as of yet.
Played it with his straight bat onto the front foot. Looks pretty confident, Frith. Afghanistan spinners testing the patience, testing the talent of Hong Kong batters, testing the techniques of the Hong Kong China batters. Straight onto the stumps, well defended. Just taking his time, Prith, playing it with the straight bat.
So we had a cloudy day yesterday, so it's a sunny, bright morning today. 24 overs done, 38 for 4.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice first.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा एआई को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by
Jibullah Ameri, so starts with a wide. Batsman get less time to react in this kind of bowling. So the batsman has to be watchful. Chance of a run out. Direct hit could have been another wicket for Afghanistan. I think Harry Thomas is safe there. Pressure situation for Hong Kong China. Consistent wicket. Runs are not coming.
It was a googly, was clipped in the leg side. Throw was on the non-striker's end, but batsmen, they were home comfortably.
Frith Kishore trying to settle in. 40 for 4. Another wide, second wide of this over. Sarah, tell us about your under 19 days. As far as I remember, you first represented Nepal under 19 team back in 2003 when Pakistan was hosting under Youth Asia Cup. At that,
Yeah, it's always under 90 is a very good platform. If you perform there, you are straight into the national team.
I think he scored a half century in that tournament and in the final, as far as I remember, a half century in the final against Malaysia. And Nepal won that tournament, qualified for the under 19 World Cup 2004,
Yeah,
as far as I remember.
it's very true. It was a rain-curtailed game, 25 overs per side, and I think we were chasing around 130 odd. So, yeah, Malaysians were also a very good team that time. After that, we went on to play the 2004 Bangladesh World Cup.
Afghanistan was not in that cricketing arena at that period, yes? Malaysia, Hong Kong and Qatar, Kuwait, and this kind of teams used to be the best teams in Asia. So Sarad scored half century in Youth Asia Cup. Nepal won that tournament in Pakistan. So what a great tournament. Shakti Goshen was leading that team. I still have that picture. Shakti Goshen and Sarad Besakar with the winning trophy.
Yeah, it was good times, although the temperature was too high. It was almost 45 degrees in Pakistan. But yeah, excellent cricketing pitches and lot to learn from that test playing nation.
44 for 4 after 25 overs.
लाइफ एप सहज अनि स्वास्थ्य पनि
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको। मेटलाइफ।
Sarad sharing his memories from his under 19 days. Now back into the game. 44 for 4. Mahbub Khan, skipper himself, coming. Ball is off spin. A lot of bowling changes from Afghanistan.
Yeah, looking for wickets, Afghanistan. It's Harry and Preet, both at the crease. Quick single taken on mid-on. So need to keep the scoreboard ticking. Hong Kong was played around the mid-on region. Was diving effort by both the fielder and bowler, but just made it home. The big shot attempted, went through, missing the leg stump.
Trying to get some runs with a attacking shot by Harry Thomas. testing time for Hong Kong batters.
Was very close to the leg stump. Not given as a wide. Scoring options have been very limited for Hong Kong, although we have seen good defensive technique from them, but no sign of aggression as of yet. Just a big shot was attempted in the first or second ball of this over. If they play like this, the score won't be too much high. Be around the 100-150 mark to the maximum. This time edged away between slip and keeper. They're gonna pick up another 4.
Missed by the keeper and the slip fielder in between. The ball easily goes towards the boundary. Finally, boundary for Hong Kong China. 49 for 4 after 27.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
Approaching the 50 runs mark, and 50 is up for Hong Kong in the 28th over for the loss of 4 wickets.
Something to cheer about for Hong Kong China. Half century for the team. Projected score is 92, because already 27.2 overs have been bowled. Last over was maiden by Mehboob Khan. He's taking his time, Harry Thomas. Already 20 deliveries he has faced for his 6 runs. Both of the batsmen is well set. They can't afford to lose another wicket from here. Appeal! I was talking about the wicket and commentator curse. Hong Kong China lost their 5th wicket. Sharp delivery came in, missed that line completely. Quick one as well. I think that was the armour by Mehboob Khan. First wicket for the skipper himself. 50 for 5. Harry Thomas departs, and that was the delivery.
Yeah, it was pushed through, was back of the length, and ball kept really low, trying to play around the square leg. Missed it and was plumb in front. So 50 for 5 Hong Kong.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
So Afghanistan already with 5 wickets. Hong Kong lost their 5th wicket. Harry was the last man to go. Ball kept a bit low at that instance. So I was completely surprised with that delivery. Quick one, ball also kept low.
So Veer Mathur comes to the crease and Captain Mahbub successful in the second over. Gets off the mark, Veer with a single. It's 28 overs done, 52 for 5.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा एआई को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वास्थ्य पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
Tossed up delivery to start the over. Najifullah Mehdi starting with a dot ball. Very quick through the air, Najifullah. Driven straight to the fielder. Denied for that single. With Kishore Kum at the non-strike end. Veer Mathur will be facing the third delivery of this over. 2 dot balls to start. Well defended.
Very relaxed looking dugout. Afghanistan on top, 52 for 5. Both the games they are bowling first. Quick run attempted and yeah, batsman will be home.
Finally a run for Hong Kong China. Afghanistan's support staff looking a bit relaxed. Nothing to worry about so far. 63 for 5. Hong Kong China.
Groundsmen have done a fantastic job after we had some rainy days in this area to bring this cricket game on. The grounds have dried out and the outfield has also become fast. This one edged away towards third man for a 4.
No protection for that shot. No chance for the slip fielder. Gone past him for the boundary. So 4 runs for Hong Kong China. However it comes, it is important for Hong Kong to score some runs. 57 for 5 after 29.
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
Fired down the leg side, given as wides, so 2 runs picked up. Probably trying to attack the pads, Mahbub. Some young spectators around the ground.
towards the onside using his wrist. Single. Taken. Run for Preet Kishore Kumar is well set now. 10 of 15 deliveries. Current run rate just over 2.05. Flying start so far for Afghanistan. As you see the aeroplane right over the sky of Mulpani International Cricket Ground. Lower Mulpani. Two grounds has been used at Mulpani International Cricket Ground. Lower and upper Mulpani Cricket Ground used for the tournament. Use appeal. Umpire has denied that. They look quite surprised. Afghan fielders asking the umpire.
Was not a very convincing appeal. Was rather optimistic. Afghan side clipped something on its way.
Even in the match against Nepal, Afghanistan fielders were constantly creating pressure to the umpires. Unnecessary loud appeals in that tournament also. So, kind of strategy Hong Kong they are using against Hong Kong also.
That's what youth energy is all about. 30 overs done, 64-5.
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्च।
So 31st over and change in commentary. Sandeep joins me and the ball just crippling over the ropes, given as leg byes.
Yeah, what a start to the 31st over. New bowler introduced as well, and 4 runs to start with. However, the runs come. These runs are valuable runs for Hong Kong because it has been a difficult start for the team. Quite a few supporters, players, family out there to support Team Hong Kong. But the thing is, they're struggling so far with 64 for 5.
It's always good to see family supporting the players, always that extra motivation. So change in bowling. Naizai Khan comes from the upper ground end, bowling some flat off spin.
Yeah, Nepal also on top in the upper ground. 81 for 4. Oman currently after 23 overs. And in lower ground, Afghanistan, they are on top with 64 for 5. Hong Kong, China. Piercing the fielder there, single run taken. Plenty of extras given by Afghanistan. 22 extras conceded. That is the highest run scorer for Hong Kong, China so far. The extras given by Afghanistan.
Yeah, they can afford that at the moment. 65 for 5 Hong Kong after 31.
Yes, a beautiful side there, Lower Mulpani Cricket Stadium hosting the first international tournament after 17 years of stone foundation. Yesterday it was the first ever game where Nepal and UAE played, that ended in a dramatic fashion in favor of Nepal. Nepal winning the contest by 5 runs in DLS method.
So yeah, lucky escape you could say. The game could have gone anywhere. Especially Kiran Rai, the way he batted was looking very good to take his team home.
Yeah, batted superbly, was looking like he was batting in a different track, because the entire UAE team, they were struggling against the spin attack of Nepal. However, he was just playing his natural game. So someone from Hong Kong, China need to do that as well. One need to anchor the inning, lead the way forward. At least someone need to step up.
Nicely played down the ground.
Yeah, Kishore Kumar, he has been there for some while now, having played 23 deliveries. 1 boundary to his name. Just a couple of boundaries so far for Hong Kong. 1 from his bat and 1 from Harry Thomas' bat. Another tight over. It's 69 for 5 after 32.
अब मेट लाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको। मेट लाइफ।
Uzairullah Niyazai Khan, Afghanistan, they're trying every bowlers they have, every resources they have.
Nice.
7 bowlers used already, Sarat.
They are trying to rotate their bowlers, break the partnership. This time he's bowled him. Given some flight, drifted away and turned and went through the gate, hitting that top of off stump. Preet was looking pretty good. Was surprised by this delivery.
Well, he departs for 14. Niyazai gets a reward. Is bowling well, and his celebration was treat to watch as well. Hong Kong, China, more difficulties for them after losing 6 wickets for just 70 runs. There's the replay. Just tossing it up in the air. Got the good amount of turn as well. The batter was just trying to drive it and missing it completely.
Typical off-spinners, this delivery, dismissal. Trying to invite the batsman for the drive, but turning and going through the gate. So 74-6 Hong Kong.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
The wickets are coming for Afghanistan. The pressure is building up as well. Difficult times here for Hong Kong China, playing their first game of the tournament and not a good start so far.
The conditions probably have been different from back home. Lack of bounce has made life difficult for Hong Kong. 33 done, 74-6 Hong Kong.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा एआई को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेट लाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेट लाइफ।
So Omar Zai comes back to the attack for his 5th over, has picked up a single wicket. Veer Mathur and Raja are on the crease. Still 17 overs to go. They can put up around 150. There could be a slight chance to be competitive in this game against a very strong Afghan side. And again, this time the ball is kept low and went through again, hitting the off stump. The back offline delivery, try to defend that one, Veer.
And Nuristani gets a success here. Afghanistan, they bowled out Oman for just 90 yesterday and finished the game pretty quickly, and they are eyeing to do so once again. This time Hong Kong China 70 for 7. Afghan bowlers, they are not giving anything, nothing on offer for a batter. Absolute tight line and length. Veer Mathur departs for 4. It's 70 for 7, 34th over in progress.
He was clearly late on that shot, Veer. 7th wicket goes down and Daniel walks out in the center.
Was trying to repeat the previous dismissal. Was close to that as well. Daniel Mapp is the new batter in the crease. He was in the squad that toured Nepal back in December 2024 as well.
picking up his second wicket. Omar Zai doing the right thing, bowling in the right channels, targeting those stump. A good change by captain Mahbub to bring on his pacer, working for Afghanistan.
Yeah, exactly. Someone need to play one courageous inning for Hong Kong, else it will be all Afghanistan. Is trying to continuously target that stump. Nuristani has been successful doing that as well. Another good over for Afghan team. 34 overs done, it's 70 for 7.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice first.
Hafizullah Zadra known for his 8th over.
With some leg spin, has a very sharp googly. The lone wicket he has taken was a very sharp catch taken in the first slip. So Raja and Daniel yet to get off the mark. 35th over in progress. Just going around 2 runs per over. The current run rate.
Oh, sharp turn there, nipping back in. Completely dominating this game, Afghanistan bowlers. 7 bowlers have been introduced and all of 7 they have looked clinical. Oh, bowled him off the back foot. He was just trying to play the short arm jab, but that quick pace in the ball from Hafizullah does the trick. It's 8 down, Hong Kong, China.
Raja, he goes back without scoring. Hong Kong, China, he lose yet another wicket. This wicket, as you can see in the screen, was pushed through, had an inside edge, and it ricocheted to the stumps. Bowled it in a quicker pace, skidded through and was late on the shot, Shahbaz. So Shayan Puri comes to the crease with the fall of 8th wicket. So Hafiz picks up his second wicket. Really in big trouble, Hong Kong, not being able to score good runs. It's the end of 35th, 70 for 8, Hong Kong, China.
all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
And gone another one. Nuristani Omarzai. He picks up a wicket once again. The idea was same, just to target the stumps against this lower order batters, and that mantra has been very successful for the Afghan pacer. Nuristani looking very much clinical. And
Picks up his third wicket. Doing the right thing, just keeping it simple, bowling on the stumps. Was late there, Daniel, the shot. Bowled it full and straight. Yorked himself there, getting good tail in too. Bit of reverse, signs of reverse swing.
yeah, and a good thing to do against the lower order batters, isn't it? Just target the stump, keep it in the stumps, keep things simple. He's been disciplined as well. Just 6 runs conceded. He is on his 6th over. 3 wickets to his name as well. Nuristani Omarzai has been a pick of a bowler for the Afghan team.
Brilliant delivery. Another Yorker attempted but was kept out. Aftab walks on to the crease.
Afghanistan, they had a big push to the net run rate after a big win, a massive win yesterday against Oman. Probably they'll be trying to do that once again, because Hong Kong, China, they're 70 runs and 9 wickets down. So assuming Afghanistan, they wrap up Hong Kong below 100 run, they'll be eyeing to finish that before 20 overs, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Will be in top-notch position with the run rate, Afghanistan.
Before 20 overs, that too at least, because against Oman they finished the target of 90 odd runs in just 12th over. So the approach is clear from this Afghan side. They don't want to mess it around. Just play their natural game and finish the game as quickly as possible.
Nicely defended. Yeah, would look to finish the game early, Afghanistan. But Hong Kong, China needs to rethink after this game. Probably still not done this game, but yeah, a very disappointing batting performance.
Credit to Afghanistan for a super bowling display as well. It's 70 for 9 after 36. Bowled him, and that will be it. That will be it. Hafizullah Jadran taking the final wicket, and Hong Kong, China, they have been wrapped up for just 70 runs in 36.2 overs. What a clinical bowling display from Afghan side.
Absolutely, they have been very tight with their bowling. Hafiz getting that last wicket, is drawing the batsman forward and again hitting the stumps. So clinical performance once again by Afghanistan. Just 37 over, wrapping Hong Kong China on 70 runs.
Yeah, superb once again. Yesterday they bowled out to Oman for just 90, and today different venue but same Afghanistan team, wrapping up the opponent below 100 run mark. Today Hong Kong China have been bowled out for just 70 runs. There's the batting card, nothing special to talk about. Everyone being dismissed cheaply. Only Preet Kishore Kumar and Jude Lee Thomas were able to cross the double digit mark. However, plenty of ducks.
And 22 runs came in extra, being the highest in that Hong Kong batting lineup out of 70, and that's the bowling card.
Hafizullah Jadran 3 wickets to his name. Nuristani Omarzai 3 wickets to his name as well. Both very clinical, very economical. In fact, every Afghan bowlers, they have been economical. Apart from Wahidullah Zadran, everyone getting a wicket. Jiyatullah, Nazifullah, Mahabub and Uzairullah got 1 wicket each. So that's the match summary. Hong Kong China, who decided to bat first after winning the toss, have been bowled out for just 70 runs following a super bowling display from Afghanistan side. So that's the story from the first inning. And we'll be back in a while with the chase on, as Afghanistan, they need 71 runs. Till then, stay with us.
Won by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको। मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको। मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको। मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको। मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेटलाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
1 बाई MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै 1 बाई MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। 1 बाई MetLife एप, सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेट लाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको। मेट लाइफ।
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै 1 by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। 1 by MetLife एप, सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
So we're back with the live action. Afghanistan, they need 71 runs to win a back-to-back contest in this ICC Under-19 Men's Cricket World Cup Asia qualifier. They already had a good start yesterday, winning the game against Oman. Now following an easy target against Hong Kong. Oh, leading is and gone. Exactly the start Hong Kong China needed, and Daniel Morgan Map has got a wicket in the third ball of the inning.
Very good start for Hong Kong China. Wicket in the first over. Went across against the lanky pacer. A wicket. Easy one at short fielder for the short fielder. So Afghanistan lost their first wicket in the first over. 1 for 1. 70 needed from 297 more deliveries. Tough task for Hong Kong China, but positive start for them.
Yeah, exactly the kind of start they needed. Sending back Uzairullah Niazai Khan for a golden duck. And now Faisal Khan, the danger man, in the crease.
Daniel Morgan Map starting with a wicket. So he's got good height. Lanky pacer. Getting some movement from the wicket. Simple action.
Yeah, I remember he was the pick of the bowler for Hong Kong China when they toured Nepal back in December 2024. Picked up 9 wickets in that Nepal tour in just 3 matches. So good record here in Nepal. Daniel Map. But this time Fuller flicked away. Outfield is a bit quick as compared to yesterday, but still not enough. Will be a couple of runs.
Just timed that delivery. Didn't try to hit hard. Just the second ball. He has faced Faisal Khan. So it starts off with that 2 runs, 3 for 1. Last ball coming up. They need quick wickets. Hong Kong China. They need quick wickets to give the pressure back to Afghanistan. So 1 down, 3 for 1. Good over for Daniel Morgan.
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेटलाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको। मेटलाइफ।
Sayan Puri. The spin attack from the other end. Hong Kong China. Full toss, drifting in, but could not find the gap straight to the short fielder at cover.
This time towards the onside. This is much better shot. There's a connection in that one as well, and that will cross the boundary rope. First boundary for Afghanistan.
Didn't try to hit hard, just timed the ball, full toss delivery. Played it towards the deep mid wicket, or the cow corner region. Finds the boundary. The first boundary for Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Dot ball following the boundary.
Bowled back-to-back full toss, and Puri, the left-arm spin bowler.
Straight onto the stumps. giving some air. Sayan Puri just focusing on his line and length now. After 2 full toss delivery in the start of the over. Onto the back foot. Played with the soft hand for a single. Afghanistan, after losing that wicket, just trying to settle in. Single to end the over. So 2 overs done, 9 for 1 Afghanistan.
So Daniel Mapp will continue, and beautiful ball nipping away, forcing the right-handed batter Faisal Khan to drive that one, but was going away, just beating the outside edge. That is the kind of delivery captain would want from his bowlers.
Up in the air.
4 fielders chasing that one, we can see there. And at the end, it will be 3 runs. Or is it?
Showing some intent, Faisal Khan, in the power play overs. First power play. Only 2 fielders out of 30-yard circle. Oh, didn't carry it to the first slip. Finds a boundary. Khalid Ahmad Shai. Daniel Morgan not be happy.
Well, he's creating the pressure, he's creating those chances. Look at that. Outside edge, just past the first slip. Tough chance in the slip cordon, but Daniel Mapp would be happy with the way he is bowling.
This first slip fielder was so close to the wicket keeper. I think that's why he didn't carry it. Still is right in the same place, the first slip. This time towards the onside. A single after that boundary.
Yeah, rightly pointed, Virat. If you want the batter to force to drive the ball, I think you can have that first slip a bit wide to the keeper. But the thing is, the first slip fielder is standing close to the keeper.
Just 54 runs away, Afghanistan, from the second victory. Hong Kong, China, they need bunch of wickets if you want to get the momentum. Pretty one-sided match so far. Afghanistan already won their first match against Oman. Second match tomorrow is the rest day of the tournament. Straight to the fielder, point fielder. So dot ball to end the second over. Daniel Morgan after 3 at 17 for 1. nicely driven for a single. Khalid Ahmad Chai. This is a freshly built wicket at Lower Mulpani Cricket Ground. This was built particularly for this tournament, so wicket is still not so compact. So still there is not enough bounce in this wicket. So this time goes over the fielder. Oh, nicely fielded. I think he has saved the boundary. Good work at the end. Certainly saved some runs for his team. Umpire is asking the fielder, was that a boundary? Let's have a look. Goes over the fielder at the mid wicket, at cow corner region. Skipper Mathur was the fielder running to save that boundary, and certainly saved a run for his team. Good effort by Shiv Mathur, the skipper himself. Running down from the mid-on region. This time finds the boundary. No chance at all for the fielder. No protection at the deep cover region. So 8 runs so far from this over of Sayanpuri. Afghanistan heading towards the easy victory.
Yeah, Khalid adjusting himself well in the crease and finding that gap in the point region. Superb shot. The runs are coming fast for Afghanistan.
Yeah, make room for himself to play that shot. Nicely played. That was not that bad delivery, but it was the batter Khalid Ahmad Chai who made that shot for the boundary. 4 done, 25 for 1.
So Daniel Morgan map will continue. We were talking about his brilliant run of form in Nepal when Hong Kong, China on the 19 tour of Nepal back in December 2024. Hong Kong lost all 3 matches. However, Daniel, he had a great tournament. 4 wickets in the first match, 3 in the second and 2 in the third. So 9 from the 3 matches.
Exactly. And Nepal won that series 3-0. Oh, inside A's, but lucky that ball didn't go towards the stumps. So a single taken.
And good news for Nepal fans as well. Nepal have bowled out Oman for just 117 in the Upper Mulpani cricket ground. They were 100 for 4 at one stage, Oman, but collapsed pretty badly and bowled out for just 117 and 5 wickets for Yuvraj Khatri. So good sign for Nepal as well.
Good to see Yuvraj taking some wickets after that Norway start yesterday against UAE. Conceded 15 or 16 runs in his first over. 15 runs as far as I remember. Conceded of 6 and 2 boundaries in the first over against UAE. He looked a bit nervous.
Didn't get any game against Afghanistan. They were hiding him and tried to expose him, and playing his first match. It was a bit nervy start, like you said, Virat, but good to see him back in form.
A white ball. He's always a difficult bowler, Sandeep, with his quick googly and also a leg spin. He's sharp with his googly. They give very less time for the batsman to read his deliveries. So very good to know. Young leg spinner coming up. Who could say if he could be the next Sandeep Lamisani for Nepal. He has got that potential. with his leg spin. I have seen him a few years back in Dhangadi in a local league, Little Flower League, and he was quite impressive at that tournament also. Very sharp with his leg spin, also good with his googly top spin. He has got that variation. He has got that control bowling his googlies. Very quick through the air. Raj Khatri taking 5 wickets against Oman. That's a good sign. That's a good sign for Nepal cricket.
And someone from Hong Kong, China need to pick up 5 wickets or so as well here to take control in this game. But the thing is, Afghanistan, they're looking quite relaxed at the moment.
Straight to the stumps. So that ends the 5th over. End of 5th over. It's 29 for 1.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice first.
Oh, it was a good shot, but good stop there by the fielder as well. Afghan batters showing some intent. They are trying to finish this game as early as possible to boost that net run rate. Look at that. Look at the intent. He's trying to go big towards the onside this time.
Drifting in to the right-hander. Shayan Puri is looking good. He's very tall. Has got that height. Has got good action. Drifting in. Good control. Look at that delivery. Just coming in. Drifting in to the right-hander, making it difficult. Also bowling that full-length delivery onto the hole. This time a bit shorter. Played it nicely, going into the back onto the back foot. Nicely played. He was quite ready for that delivery. Stayed onto the back foot.
Quite a few spectators enjoying two visiting sides play in the lower Mulpani Cricket Stadium. Tossed up straight. Played with a straight bat as well. Will just be a single run. Shayan Puri a bit controlled in this over. We saw him starting with 2 full toss. A bit disciplined in this over. Ready to ball. Is over already. Umpire was not even in his position.
2 runs from this over of Shayan Puri. End of 6th over. 31 for 1.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy.
So played it towards the onside, and that will be a boundary. So Khalid, the intent is same. If anything in his arc or anything loose na, he will punish the bowler.
Yeah, poor delivery. Played it nicely, flicked. There was a fielder in fact, but that was timed very nicely by Khalid Ahmad Chai. So it went quick. So there was no chance for the fielder to stop that. Went quickly to the fielder. So a good comeback by Daniel now. Good prospect for Hong Kong, China. Daniel Morgan. He has got that height. He has got that pace. Still in his early age. Good to see Hong Kong producing some good talent.
Down the leg side once again is one fielder outside the 30-yard circle at deep fine leg, so will not be a boundary. A few Hong Kong players, they are very famous in Nepal as well. Babar Hayat, Anshuman Rath, they've been here for the franchise leagues too. So well-known names, and Daniel Morgan Map could be the next one.
Exactly, class player. Babar Hayat was known for his brutal hitting in Nepal. Anshuman Rath for his classical batting. I think as far as I remember, Anshuman Rath left Hong Kong team to play domestic cricket in India. Spent some time there in India. But now is coming back to Hong Kong, playing for Hong Kong national team. So good add up for Hong Kong. Anshuman Rath, he has got all the experience. Babar Hayat also playing with his vast experience. Recently played the quadrangular series. Nepal was also a part of that event.
Oh, leading is and gone. We were talking about the good form of Daniel Morgan Map in Nepal. His records in Nepal are good, and he has taken the second wicket. Brilliant fast bowler, Daniel.
Another wicket. The batsman went across. The first wicket was fallen with this similar fashion. So second wicket for Hong Kong, China. They're getting some momentum, but still just 35 runs left to win for Afghanistan. Faisal Khan Sinozada departs after scoring 13 runs. So another Afghan batter lost the wicket against Daniel Morgan Map. So that was it. He went across the leading ace. I think he played it earlier. It's an easy one to catch for the short fielder. Went across early. Full phase of the opposite side of the bat was thin. So it's good over for a Daniel Morgan Map. Second wicket for him in this over. It's 36 for 2. Afghan.
So off the back foot, single run taken.
A good shot to start. Khalid Ahmad Chai already playing on 22 with a strike rate of 100. Exactly, with 22 deliveries. Mahbub Khan, the keeper, arrives for Afghanistan. Afghanistan looking to finish this match early, looking to boost up that net run rate.
They already have a good one, having won the previous match against Oman by a big margin. They finished the game within the 12th over. It's not a long tournament, 5 teams competing in a single round robin format, so the margin of error is very less. That is why Afghanistan, they are pretty serious from the first game itself, giving their best, giving their everything in every matches.
Straight onto the stumps. That's 3 dot deliveries after that single. Good start of this over. Sayan Puri. Mahbub Khan taking his time. Simple bowling action. Sayan Puri not trying to do different things, just focusing on his line and length, giving some air, drifting into the right-hander. Another good prospect for Hong Kong, China. So good, very good bowler, left-arm spinner. He loves to bowl a stump to stump, not giving room to the Afghan spinner, Afghan skipper. So 5 dot deliveries to Mahbub Khan, yet to open his account. End of 8 over, 37 for 2.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप।
So change in the bowling. Harry Thomas has been introduced to bowl the 9th over of this second inning. Things have slowed down a bit after a couple of wickets. An interesting bowling action this of Harry Thomas as well.
Good to see many leg spinners playing this tournament, Sandeep. In this Afghan has got good leg spinner as well. Even Nepal, Yuvraj Khatri took 5 wickets. He's also the leg spinner. Harry Thomas is also bowling the leg spin.
We saw quite a few in the UAE team as well. Yet to see what Oman have got, with both their matches in the Upper Mulpani Cricket Stadium so far.
Yeah, he looks tall. Harry Thomas bowling with top arm action, high arm action. Stump to stump. Spinners not getting enough stun in this wicket, so it's a flat wicket. No grass at all at this wicket. This is a freshly built wicket without a grass because they didn't get enough time to prepare this wicket. I think it was built just a month back, especially for this tournament. So good start for Harry. 3 runs conceded after 9. It's 40 for 2.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा AI को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ। आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्। One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि।
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
twisted, but could find the gap straight to the fielder. Mehboob Khan is taking his time. Good disciplined bowling so far from Sayan Puri. Just consistent with his line and length, giving a bit air. Ball keeping a bit low, that's why he's not trying to go hard. Just playing with his soft hand. Mehboob Khan just trying to settle in. The ball kept a bit low. This instance also though.
Yeah, ball is dipping a bit low, especially in Sayan's over. I've seen that in few occasions. Sayan not getting enough bounce. That could trouble the Afghan batters as well.
This time a bit quicker. Sayan Puri. A bit of doubt for the batsman with that sort of bounce in this wicket. Just waiting for the delivery, just waiting for the room. Mehboob Khan. A good over for Sayan Puri. After 10, it's 41 for 2.
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
It was celebratory start but could not hit it through the gap. A dot ball. Khalid Ahmad Chai is well set in the middle. So
And things have slowed down after that couple of wickets as well. Runs are not coming.
given a bit of width this time. Plays for a single. Oh, tries to go for that second run. Khalid Ahmad Chai. Overthrow, but he's not trying for the second run now. Both the spinners is quite consistent with the line and length. This bowling into the stumps, so not giving enough room for the batsman.
So that is why these batters are not risking their wicket, because if we see the openers, they were really trying to play freely, elevate the score rate quite early. But after the fall of 2 wickets, Mehboob Khan and Khalid both are being sensible.
Just 27 needed from 235 deliveries. Afghanistan getting good rest, even in yesterday's match also. Today they are so near from their second victory. So 26 needed now. End of 11th over, 45-2.
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
Nicely played with a straight to the fielder. Not finding the gap, Mehboob Khan. Almost every shot is going straight to the fielder. It's quite a struggle for Mehboob Khan. So with that, welcome Sarad in the come box. So it's looking easy for Afghanistan so far. Just 22 runs needed.
Absolutely. Shayan Puri yet to pick up a wicket. It's good left arm action. So Afghanistan taking things easily, not looking for that up in the run rate. Anyways, if after they win, they're going to be a major difference. But they're not looking to finish this game early. Taking their time, maybe settling down for the upcoming important games against UAE and Nepal.
So 4 deliveries after starting with the boundary in this over. Shayan Puri. This time a bit shorter. He's trying to go after it, but could not find the gap. Mehboob Khan still searching for the gap for his second bound in this over after 12. It's 49 for 2.
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि नेपालको लागि विश्वसनीय भविष्यको निर्माण गर्दै हर कदममा तपाईसँगै मेटलाइफ।
अब मेट लाइफसँग आबद्ध भई आफ्नो समय र मेहनत सही उद्देश्यमा खर्चिनुहोस्। जिम्मेवार उद्देश्यप्रति अब पालो तपाईको मेट लाइफ।
So it's Harry who's going to continue from the other end. Driven nicely towards the offside, ball running away. Good chase by the fielder and a cut off for 2 runs.
Harry Thomas Hayam accent resembles me of Anil Kumble. Not getting enough turn from this wicket. He has to be consistent with his line and length.
A slight misfield for a run.
I haven't seen a googly so far from Harry Thomas. The left leg spinners, a lot of leg spinners depend a lot on googly nowadays.
This time struck nicely on the offside, piercing the gap, and 4 runs it is. Mehboob Khan striking that very neatly.
Very good shot. This time he finds the gap, Mehboob Khan. Full toss, back-to-back boundary for Afghanistan. Mehboob Khan. Easy delivery to pick for. So Harry Thomas, a couple of loose deliveries.
Low full toss, hit it square. Similar kind of shot, similar area. The square of the wicket this time. So moving towards the target. Very just 12 runs more needed.
13 done, 60 for 2. Aftab Mohammed, a new spinner, has been introduced from the Gokarna Forest end. Plenty of spin options with Hong Kong as well. Aftab is starting. Onto the back foot, straight to the fielder. Afghan just trying to play straight with the soft hand. So just trying not to lose another wicket. Good fielding at mid-off reason. Another good effort. I think the skipper himself, Sif Mathur, at mid-off.
This time punched off the back foot towards mid-wicket. Ball has been picked up around the boundary area. Kept for 2 runs. Interestingly, there's 9 needed now. But if you notice, Virat, Aftab has a very similar kind of action, if you can have a good guess. With a very prominent left-arm spinner in the world right now. I think it is like very similar to Mitch Santner, who's playing for the Mumbai Indians after 14, 62 for 2.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice verse.
Gets a boundary of the first ball of Rajas Shabaz. Also a no ball called by the umpire. So 5 runs coming up from the first delivery.
Yeah, just got stuck on his hand.
Yeah. A bit late release. I think a bit nervous. Shabaz bowling his first over.
So now just a hit away Afghanistan from winning this game.
Just flicking the ball. Looks quite nervous. Shabaz.
This was a free hit and dealt with the almost same result. The deep fielder in place. So just 2 needed now. This game being done and dusted pretty quickly by Afghanistan. And that's left alone, and probably they're gonna pick up 2 runs. Yes, that's the winning run for Afghanistan. The form of buys.
So that's the second victory for Afghanistan in ICC Under-19 World Cup Asia qualifier. Back-to-back win. They've beaten Oman in their first match by 8 wickets and another 8 wickets victory, this time against Hong Kong. So very good start so far in this tournament for Afghanistan. They will have to play against Nepal and UAE in their next 2 matches tomorrow is the rest. So very good performance by Afghanistan team. Dominated this match, one-sided contest for Afghanistan. Not getting that challenge from their opponent so far. They had tough time against Nepal in the 3-match series prior to this tournament. But after that, very good start for them. 2-2 for Afghanistan. So start with a loss, Hong Kong.
Yeah, just the first game, they lost to a very strong side, Afghanistan, winning by 8 wickets.
So tomorrow is the Gap Sarat, and 16th of April, Wednesday, there will be 2 matches. Hong Kong will be playing against Nepal at Lower Mulpani International Cricket Ground, and Afghanistan will take on UAE. Big match coming up this Wednesday after tomorrow's Gap, 16th of April. Afghanistan will be playing against another strong side, UAE. So another big match coming up, and Hong Kong will play against Nepal on Wednesday. So 8 wickets victory for Afghanistan. So that's the scorecard for Afghanistan. A good start for the captain Khalid Ahmad Jai, 30 runs for him with 4 boundaries. 13 for Faisal, and Mehboob Khan remains not out on 22. 6 extras given, conceded by Hong Kong fielders.
That's the bowling card. Daniel, the lone bowler who could pick up those 2 wickets, giving away 19 of his 4, and rest of the bowlers didn't do much trouble to the chart. Afghanistan 6 runs were the extra. That's the match summary. Hong Kong bundled out for 70 in 36 overs, losing 10 wickets. Preet and Jude double figures with 14 and 13 respectively. The bowlers from Afghanistan were very impressive. Umar Zai Zadran picking up 3 each in their name, and Sahin also 1 wicket. Afghanistan chased this target 70 in 14 overs, 14.2 overs, losing 2 wickets. And Daniel was the only guy who picked those 2 wickets from the lineup. So Afghanistan winning this game by 8 wickets, and we're leaving with the highlights. We'll be very soon back with the presentation.
Welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony. This was the match between Afghanistan and Hong Kong. Afghanistan beat Hong Kong to register the second victory of this tournament by 8 wickets. Comfortable victory for Afghanistan. Welcome to the presentation ceremony. So, first of all, I would like to invite Mr. Aminul Islam, tournament director, to give the award. So, I would like to invite Mr. Hafiz Jadran to receive his Player of the Match award for his 3 wickets, 8.2 overs, 2 maiden overs, 16 runs and 3 wickets. Congratulations to Hafiz Jadran from Afghanistan. Excellent performance by the Afghan team to register the second victory of this tournament. Hafiz, I will request you to share some words. So, how was the feeling after getting Player of the Match award? 3 wickets for you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم او سر خو الله جل جلاله ډیر شکرګزار یم چې د وطن د لپاره د افغانستان د خپل ټیم د لپاره مې ښه پرفارمنس کړی د مین اف د میچ راغلی یم او ما ته خو کوچ پلان را کړی و چې بس وکټ چې دا نن بریکي نه ده سیم ټو بس وکټ بالینګ کوه او ما کوشش کوي چې وکټ بالینګ وکړم او هغه چې 3 وکټ لوبغاړي مې وسوځول.
First of all, very grateful to Allah Almighty that I performed well for the team and took 3 wickets and got man of the match. And at the same time, I would say that the plan which was given by the coaches, I just executed that and trying to focus on my line and length and varieties that I've got.
So, what was the plan for Afghan team and for you while bowling in the first innings?
موږ د فار پلان صرف دغه و چې نن وکټ چې وا سپین د دومره سپورټ هم نه کولو خو موږ ته پلان نه کړو صرف وکټ بالینګ کوي او هغه ډاټ سه زی موږ ته وکټ هم راغله او ډاټ سه تلو دیم سره.
Although the wicket was not supportive for the spinners and the plan was simple and trying to keep dots and ball wicket to wicket, and as a result of that we delivered it.
Okay, congratulations and all the best, and thank you Aimal for your translation. So that's it from the post-match presentation ceremony. Afghanistan have beaten Hong Kong by 8 wickets to register second victory of this tournament. So 1 day gap from this tournament. After tomorrow, Nepal will be facing Hong Kong in their 3rd match of the tournament. Till then, keep in touch with us.
The all-new YY Quick, hot and spicy. Enter the spice first.
One by MetLife एपबाट अब आफ्नो स्वास्थ्य अवस्था बारेमा एआई को मार्फत एपबाटै जानकारी पाइन्छ. आजै One by MetLife एप डाउनलोड गरी तपाईको जीवन सुनिश्चित बनाउनुहोस्. One by MetLife एप सहज अनि स्वस्थ पनि.
विगत 23 वर्षदेखि